Hi, I'm Barry. This is Mega City Gaming, and this is Valheim, the Viking fantasy survival game starting from scratch. I have played it online with my friends. It's a good game to play online with your friends. This is solo. I'm going to try solo. Enjoy. This is character creation. It's very basic. It might get more complex later on. This is still a early access game. So let's try female. There isn't really much difference between male and female in this game. And you might be thinking, oh, it's really pixelated. Yes, it is. However, after about 2 minutes of playing the game, you don't notice that anymore. And to be honest, this is some of the best graphics I've seen in the game. If you don't look close up at the pixels, the sunsets, the rain, the weather, the sea. Anyway, I'm digressing. Right, so female skin tone, dark or light. Wow, that's really... Ooh. But yeah, let's try alabaster white. And these other things are irrelevant because she got no hair. Too cool for school, that one. Right, let's call her Bela. I believe that is a Viking goddess of some description. Right, let's leap into the game. Start. Right, we're going to create a new world. This is procedurally generated. So every time you play with your friends in a different world or different server, you can carry your character with full inventory into your friend's game, but that game will be different. The map will be different. The terrain will be different. Everything will be different. So it's all random. So let's call this world Verstheim. Let's call it Verstheim. And here's the seed for the game. I believe this is how it's procedurally generated. So if you want to create a new game, for example, if you want to create a game on your computer that it has the same map as this one, you will use this seed and your map will be the same. That's how that works. But I think, right, so done. There's the world. So you can have multiple worlds, multiple characters. You can carry your characters into other people's games. Other people can join your game if you click some of these buttons. Anyway, let's press start. I'm just talking. And I'm going to continue talking while there's black screen and it's loading. The first time you play this, it's going to take a while to load up because it's thinking and it's creating. It's growing a world from that seed we talked about a second ago. It's growing a world from scratch. Amazing. Growing a world from scratch like Star Trek Genesis. I believe that was a film back in the day. Yeah. It was probably a good film because I actually remember what happened in it rather than the newer Star Treks that I don't remember anything about. Although I have seen them a lot more recently. Not saying that they're bad, but I think the older ones, for me, were a lot more memorable. The characters and such like. And such like. You know. I'm not one of these haters. I do generally like everything that I watch. Except Human Centipede. Oh, here we go. Long ago, the Allfather Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world. Then he split the boughs that held their prison to the world tree and left it to drift unanchored to a place of exile. For centuries, this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of their warriors. Dead to the world, they would be born again in Valheim. So we're one of these warriors, and we're needed in for Ragnarok, I believe, or we're needed to fight Odin's enemies. But we have to prove ourselves And this is us being dropped into the world of Valheim by a friendly crow. That's a very cool intro. Very cool. Very nice indeed. If you're thinking about getting this game, I recommend it. If you like the survival games, that is. Not if you're like one of these Fortnite people. Whatever that is. Right. Okay. So WASD to run around. E to interact. Welcome to the 10th World Warrior. I am Hugin, and here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these stones so far, but there's space for 1 or 2 more. Okay, talk to him again. This stone is Vegsvisir. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing toward ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. He is a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before attempting to defeat him. Right, so interact with the stone, and there's Eikthyr on the map. That's the first boss. So M for map. And as you can see, fog of war everywhere. And that is the world. Right, that's the way we came in when we were dropped. So we are going to, there's a bit of sea or something over there. First thing we're going to do, of course, pick up things. Every time we pick up things, we learn new stuff, or we remember things that we had forgotten, how to make an axe and stuff like that. Shift button to run, but that drains the stamina. Stamina is in is under, the stamina bar is under your character. So this is food, right? Tab button to get. I'm just rearranging my stuff. Tab button to get the inventory screen up, and you've got a hotbar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, what do you want now? That guy's spamming me, man. I'm busy. Can't you see I'm busy? I'm picking up. Jollop. Right. What do you want now? A tasty morsel. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again. So try to always have at least a couple of different meals ready. So you can have in your stomach, you can have 3 things, 3 different things at one time. And each of those things will increase your stamina and health. And each of those different foods have different bonuses. So if we hover over the strawberry, raspberry even, 10 health, 20 stamina. And it lasts for 600 seconds. Mushroom is 15 health and 20 stamina. So they stack. There we go. What's up now? Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother Moonin tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Right, so go to the tab button. And we can make an axe, but we need 5 wood and 4 stone. We just need a bit more wood. So, for the moment, yeah, let's pick up these as well. Swimming is a thing in this game. Every time you do something, like use a weapon or... Oh, there's a boar. We have to punch it, though. We have to punch it to death. I'm going to eat those 2 things. Eat 6 and 7, mushroom and raspberry, to increase our stamina and health. And then go boar punching. Punch, 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 punch. So attacking uses stamina, of course. Right, so there's a bunch of berries here. So if I go to the map, zoom in with the scroll mouse thing, select an icon, double click on the map, call it something. So every time I find a resource, especially things that respawn, like berries, I put it on the map because I don't want to go searching for things when I could just go directly there. Right. So dandelions are a thing, but we won't use them till later. But pick up everything that you see. Right. These smaller trees you can punch to get wood out of them. And improve your unarmed skill. I'll show you the skills in a minute. Tab button. Go to the triangle thing. There are your skills so far. Every time you get a new weapon, it adds another bar. So run is 3 already. Unarmed is 4 already. Right, have we got enough to build a stone axe? Yes, we do. So craft the stone axe. That goes immediately into number 1. Right, now we can chop down some wood. And we can also attack things with the axe. It's a weapon and a tool, which is why I think the axe is a very useful thing to start with. Let's get that boar as well. One hit with an axe. Boom. Boom. Yeah. So when trees fall, be aware that they might fall on your head. So be ready to dodge out the way. Also, keep an eye on your stamina. You don't want it going down to 0. Because when it gets to 0, you can't really do much. You can't run, can't attack. So I like to keep it, try and keep it above half if I can. Yeah, so we're just getting some wood. Wood is used for building, stone is also used for building. At the beginning, wood is slightly more important because we're going to build some wooden structures. Right, I'm just following the coast for the moment. What we're looking for is an abandoned hut, so we can just take it over and get ready for the night, because nighttime, things come out at night. We don't really want to deal with them right now. Nighttime is a bad... The woods become a bad neighbourhood at nighttime. Oh, here's our first interaction with the greyling. Greyling is like a dwarf type thing. Greyling drops resin. So resin burns, so we can use it to make torches and such like. So we did pick up some flint a minute ago. A flint always spawns next to some water. So that unlocked some recipes. We have unlocked a whole bunch of recipes, but none of them have come up in our crafting menu, because in our crafting menu, in our inventory, the things that we can make with our bare hands, these things, are very basic. So we can always, as long as we have the materials, make like a stone axe and stuff like that. Better items need to be made with a crafting bench. Which we have to make. So we have to build a crafting bench and then we can make some better items. Right, so we're just picking up. Running around, picking up everything, following the coast, trying desperately to find, as soon as it starts getting dark, if we haven't found a nice cabin to stay in, then we're going to build a fire and cook some food, get our health up, see if we can survive the night. Right, here's some more berries. Let's put them on the map. Double click. B-E-R-R-Y. Boom. Berry, berry, berry. Oh yeah. Right, we still haven't found... Oh, there's a nice bit of open space there. Open space can be good because you can see what's coming. And more berries right here. There's a lot. Wow, lots and lots and lots. Lots is good. Right, let's eat some more. I'll save those mushrooms for night time. because we're going to need all the health we can get and stamina at night time just to survive. It gets a lot easier once you've got a proper base built with walls and such, but that takes a lot of time and resources to build. Well, not really, not compared to other games like Conan. But anyway, so this is a stone circle. I wonder if we can build in this stone circle. Maybe. Probably. You can certainly dig. When there's a stone circle, you can dig. When you have a pickaxe, you can dig and you can find treasure somewhere in this circle. Right. So I kind of like this circle, so I'm going to build. I haven't found a hut. Can't see one nearby. There are a load of deer over there, which is good also. Some boars, which is also good. Yeah, all right. Let's make this ground zero. So we're going to put. We have to build first thing. Build a hammer. Craft. Right, built a hammer. So press number 2. Oh, here we go. Hugin, you have crafted a hammer. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Okay, that's great. Well done. Well done. Okay, so we're going to build a workbench. Let's build one in the middle. Okay, that's unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, here we go. That guy just don't stop talking, does he? What's he want now? You have built a workbench. The workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Okay, very good. So if we go to miscellaneous, we can now build a fire. Let's build that in the middle as well. Boom. Also, what we want to do, go to building. We want to build walls around this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this going to work? Let's try it. These kind of snap to existing building pieces. This is just temporary, so don't be going, oh, look shit, because yeah, I know it does. I know it does, mate. All right. Enough of your attitude. Right. So when the workbench is covered with a roof, I hope this is. Let's try. Then we unlock a bunch of stuff and we can repair our things. Right. Great. So we have repaired our axe and we've unlocked a whole bunch of recipes. Let's make a flint axe. Right. Now we have a slightly better axe. Haven't got much wood, so let's go and get some wood. Let's start by clearing out all these logs and crap. You can also get the stumps. Let's let our stamina regen. Another thing, before we do that, because I think it's going to be nighttime soon. So go to the hammer, right click to bring up the menu, go to crafting, go to cooking station, put that over the fire, then interact with it, boom, boom, so you can cook 2 things at a time. So interact with it twice, you've got 2 lots of meat on the fire. I think that's all the meat we found so far. I'm going to save that for when it's nighttime, we're going to need it. Wait for it to start sizzling and then come on. Okay, sizzle, interact with it again and pick up the items. Right, put that in a hot bar. Now we have 3 items of food, slightly more ready for thing. Right, now we go to building tab. So select number 2. For the hammer, right click, building tab, get the stake walls. Let's put some stake walls around here. It's a very, very handy bit of missing requirements. Okay, so we need some more wood. Let's get some more wood. These handy stones right there are handy. Right. So the stake wall should protect us against some early monsters that will come at night time. So this tree over here is an oak tree. We can't cut this down until we have a much better axe. So it's a nice. I prefer not cutting them down at all because I do like oak trees in real life. So, but oak trees and birch trees, the silver trees, silver birch, they give fine wood. And fine wood can be used to make fine things like furniture and stuff like that. Why do you want to build furniture? Isn't furniture purely aesthetic? No. Furniture has an in-game mechanic, which is freaking awesome. And you'll see what that is. Maybe today, maybe not. Right, let's finish this section of wall. There we go. That's one bit done. Let's do another bit. Let's get that all up in there. Right, we want to build a gate. Don't have enough wood. Okay, that's great. Let's go and get some more wood. So people quite often like cutting the trees down around the base so it increases their line of sight. And also it enables them to expand their base outwards. Let's get some more meat. See, it's starting to get a little bit dark now, so I don't think I'm going to get that wall finished. Right, let's eat some food. So I'm eating the raspberries because I've got loads of those, just to keep my health a little bit higher so we don't die by being attacked by a boar, because boars do attack. And they can kill you. Definitely can, if you're not careful. Right, let's pick up loads of stone. More berries. Berries are good. Let's put those on the map. It is starting to get dark, as you can see. Right, let's put those berries on the map. So if I run out of berries, I know exactly where to go. What am I doing? Right, 2. Let's build a gate. Normally I build a double gate, but as this is early game, very temporary, we're not going to stay here. We're not going to stay here. But it's going to be a very useful place to camp out. See, it's getting dark now. Panic stations. As soon as things start hitting fans, let's cook some meat. Yeah. Out of wood here. So you can top up the wood on the fire. The wood lasts quite a long time, and you can top it up to 10. Will we survive the first night? We do have a flint axe. So let's repair our weapon. Go to the workbench. Click on this repair tab. Keep clicking it until everything is repaired. Don't walk into the fire. Right, we now have 4 meat. I'm going to eat some meat because it does. Go to tab. Meat lasts 1200 seconds, so it lasts a lot longer than double the time of a raspberry. Yeah, and it also gives 40 health and 30 stamina, so Shall I eat a mushroom? I'll wait until things start getting moody. Then I will neck a mushroom. In the meantime, let's continue gathering wood, pretending like nothing's going to happen. I don't want to go too far because the protection and the buff of the fire, because the fire gives you like a buff. It's very, very Viking-esque in the fact that being home, like the hearth and the home, are very important. As you can imagine, living in quite a cold place, having shelter, food, and here we go. We got people trying to talk to us. What do you want, mate? What do you want? When the temperature drops at night, or if you're wet, you'll suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Yes, yeah, I was just saying that actually. So at the top right, you see the buff. All the buffs are listed at top right. So right now we just have cold, which now we're next to the fire, so we get the fire buff. So let's continue building this wall. We want more of these stake walls. Try and get it to snap. If it doesn't snap, you can just press shift maybe. Something like that. Yeah, I don't think anything can get through that. Right, there we go. So you can like overlap things with this building mechanic of the game. Now, is that one of these stones? Is that one of these stones or not? It might be. Are you considered one of these stones or not? How many is there? 1, 2, 3. Right, I can hear most of the monsters, if not all of them, make characteristic noises, so you can tell what's coming. Shall I include this one in this? Decisions. Let's just go this way. I don't know why I'm getting so fussy about what is essentially a very temporary. Oh, I don't have enough wood, do I? Essentially a very temporary camp. Right, let's see, another strawberry, raspberry. I keep saying strawberries. They do look like strawberries, except when you get close up. Right, get near the fire. We can get a rested buff if we sit in shelter. There is no shelter. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to be in shelter to get an extra buff. Maybe not. So as you can see at the top right, it says Comfort 1. That increases the more home comforts you have, like a chair, table, rug, that kind of thing. That increases. So the Comfort 1 gives us 8 minutes of the rested buff. The more higher comfort level you get, the longer the rested buff lasts for. Right, so we've got 8 minutes, and as soon as you start moving around, that starts ticking down. Right, we need more wood. I can hear monsters. There's a ball. Let's get that. Analog. Right, I believe I can make some extra armor as well. Let's do that. Right. Go to the bench. Rag pants. Oh, I need one more leather scraps, which you get from boars. Right now, I only have a leather tunic. And I feel cold. Did I get any more meat? No. Yeah, they don't always give me the boars and such like. Picking up a lot of stone. Seems to be a lot of stone in this one. I don't know if they've increased it. The incidence of stone in the game generally, or I'm just lucky on this server. But the first time I played, stone was certainly not easy to find. In that particular game. Why is another boar? Have it. Oh no, I should be punching the boar. Shouldn't be punching the boar. Should be using the axe. Right, now we have enough to make pants. Here we go, rag pants. You have to make them. Then, if you right click on them, I just like putting my stuff in the right place in my inventory, but right click on it, then they are equipped. So as you can see, my character is now wearing pants. That is great. So as soon as things start hassling us, I'm not sure if they will. They haven't so far, which is good. Maybe because we're in a wide open space or something. Certainly not getting griefed as much as I expected. And as much as I'm used to at night time. What I'm going to do before I start wandering off too far is mark this place on the map. Let's use that one. Right, let's use that one. Call it camp because it's temporary. Why haven't I built a bed? Because you can't build a bed unless you've got a roof. And we haven't got that far yet. Most people would say do that first. But it's up to you really, if you're confident that you will survive the night. If you die without a bed, you get spawned back into your original position, which was the where was it? That was it, up in the stone circle. So it's not the end of the world, but you do lose all your stuff. You have to go and pick up your stuff from your body. So running around naked, especially at night time, is not recommended. But yeah, dying isn't the end of the world. You do lose a couple of stats though. So when your stats increase just by doing things, that's great. But when you die, you lose a couple of stats. They go down a little bit. I'm not sure how much. Like a couple of points, maybe. Some of the stats, all of the stats. Oh, there's some raspberries there. Be careful not to chop down raspberries in the dark. I think I chopped some down just then. Gonna need those. Right, let's put those on the map. Right, yeah, continue chopping down micro trees. So woodcutting is now 11, level 11. Can you imagine how we're doing? Axes is 5, woodcutting is 11. Jump is still 1. Jump, jump, jump. Okay. So it's not hard to get to level 2. Could build a bed, extend that roof out and just put a bed under it. I think you might also need walls. Let's see. A floor maybe. Let's see the minimum we need to get a bed going. Right, can we build a bed? Go to furniture, go to bed. We can build a bed. There we go. Freaking awesome. Right. So we just need literally a bit of roof over the top. So, okay, E to claim it. The bed is too exposed. Ah! Okay, so we can build a bed, but we can't use it. Right, so building, let's do that. Make it a little bit more boxed in. Mouse wheel to rotate the item, the building item. Can we use it now? Here we go. So we just need walls around it. So now we can sleep if we want to sleep. Let's talk to Hugo. We didn't get griefed at all. Very odd. Very odd. Right. So did I put this on the map? Yeah, I did. Okay. Right. Talk to Hugo. Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would be some chests where you can store items. It is good practice to always have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen to you while exploring. Here is he's right, you know. He's right, you know. Right. At this point, we have a bed, we have a fire, we have the beginning of a walled encampment for our first temporary base. We've uncovered a little bit of map. I'm going to call it. Like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you very much. Bye.